Let's get in now to the Q&A. Make sure that you use hashtag NFL. First one coming in from Thomas Crowe. Do you think the 49ers re-sign Sanders, or is there another wide receiver they may be targeting?
I think they may just go receiver at 13 in the draft.
Totally agree.
I think that's probably the way they're gonna look at this thing, Mitch. And I like Sanders. He's a good player, but they're not going to overpay for him. They're not going to do that.
And I don't really know if they need to.
No.
I think with their system, you can insert a lot of wide receivers.
Run the football a lot.
Okay, let's go to this next question from Christopher Wright. And if you're wondering how you get your questions on the show, 2 ways. Super chat, use hashtag NFL. That tells producer Dylan what's going on. And then make sure that you subscribe to join our live shows. So do you see Dak being tagged multiple times like Cousins in Washington?
I don't. I just think if you tag someone more than once, that means you're not keeping them long term. I don't think he even plays under the tag once. I still think he gets a long-term deal. I would not be concerned on that front if I was a Dallas fan.
Let's go to this next one from Connor Stich. What's going on, bud? Where will Xavier Rhodes go? I actually don't know because I don't know his market because I think he's got a fun, flashy name. Yeah. But, man, he was not good last year.
He was bad last year. I could see a team like the Chiefs taking him on a cheap reclamation project. They lost Kendall Fuller. Bashad Breeland's still out there, too. If they lose him, they need cornerback help a lot. I could see them going in that direction. But I don't think his market's very good, so I wouldn't expect a ton of money there.
Totally with you there. Connor, are you subscribed? Hope so. Let's go to question mark. Which cornerback is cheap and good in the market that the Bears will probably get? So do you have any cheap cornerbacks right now in the market? I mean, it's
Xavier Rhodes.
Yeah, Xavier Rhodes is probably pretty cheap still out there.
Bashad Breeland could be an option. I don't know what his market is. Fuller got 10 per, and Breeland actually played better than him last year.
Mackenzie Alexander, I mean, Eli Apple, he just got signed. I don't know what his contract deal is yet, but there is still some solid cornerback play. I think the market, though, for safety, if you're looking for one of those in the back end, that could be pretty interesting. All right, let's keep the questions rolling in here from Ante, Petrish, the official. Will my Seahawks re-sign Clowney?
Kind of the big question right now, right? I mean, we saw the rumor circulating earlier that his market may not be as good as he had hoped. It might be less than $20 million per year. And, hey, he only had 3 sacks last year.
I mean, if you do want some breaking news around the Seahawks, they've reached a 2-year, $11 million deal with Brandon Shell, Jets offensive tackle, and the starting free safety, Tedrick Thompson, has been given permission to seek a trade. There's some Seahawks news for you. Let's go to Icy Hopkins. Jags keep Minshew or sign?
Or sign someone else? Both.
I think that they keep Minshew. They let the year play out. You have a whole bunch of draft picks, and if it doesn't go well.
If Carolina lets go of Cam Newton, can't find a trade partner, I think that's an option.
Okay. I think they're tanking for Mr. Trevor Lawrence.
Maybe.
Just saying.
I like Minshew.
Oh, hey, he's fun. A lot of fun to watch last year. Emmanuel, what's up, buddy? Get a pick. Do you think Tom Brady will improve the Buccaneers? Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
Tom Brady's not elite MVP Tom Brady.
He's not going to throw 30 picks.
He's still a top 10 quarterback in the NFL, I think. Maybe he wasn't last year, but the weapons he has in Tampa are much better.
And they might even get better. I mean, there are some rumors circulating around that he could be recruiting. He could be recruiting AB. You put AB, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, plus you add a running back. That's going to be fun to watch.
That would be lethal.
That's insane. And AB, yes, he is lethal. Let's go to Blake. What up, Blake? Get a pick. Josh Rosen to the Pats. This is something that I know we've talked about a few times before, and I know Tom and I have bounced the idea around. If there's a team that kind of wants to take on a project at quarterback, I could see the Patriots doing it.
Maybe. We floated around Mitchell Trubisky trade to the Pats. I could see them going that route too. We got to understand one thing, though. I know a lot of people love Josh Rosen. Oh, he's never been given a chance. But he has, though. Like, maybe he's just not as good as we thought. Now, that doesn't mean a team's not willing to take a chance on him. But, look. Ryan Fitzpatrick outplayed him. Kyler Murray took over this year in Arizona, much better than Rosen was. So we got to look at the facts that are given to us. Maybe he's not a starting quarterback.
It's very true. Another fact, I give you an NFL jersey for under $80, but you got to go to the link below. Chatsports.com/jerseys deal. We have a whole bunch of jerseys from your favorite teams and a whole bunch of different colors, but you got to take advantage of the deal while it lasts. So if you forget for some reason that it's chatsports.com/jersey deal, I'll put it in the comments. I'll put it in the description below. So if you need a new jersey, go out and get one. Harrison, if you had to get a new jersey,
you always do this.
Who would you get?
How about this? DeAndre Hopkins Cardinals. I don't know. I don't want to say it's already up there. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. It's probably going to take some time for those to get manufactured. But once those are made, it could be icy. Could be an icy look.
I would take a Michael Thomas color rush. Chatsports.com/jersey deal. Go get your favorite player. Go rep your favorite team. Let's go to Jake, 2006. Melvin Gordon to the Bears. I don't think this one happens. Where's the destination for Melvin Gordon?
I actually like the Bucks.
I do too now.
I mean, the Peyton Barber sucks. Like, they got to get a running back. The Bears are set. David Montgomery's a good player. Tariq Cohen's their scat back.
Yep.
They don't need Melvin.
I think Melvin Gordon and the Buccaneers starting to make a little bit more sense. I would have said the Texans, but sorry, that one's out the window. Let's go to Miller707 Champ. What's going on, buddy? Appreciate that you use hashtag NFL. And again, hashtag NFL tells producer Dylan to put the question on the show, or you can super chat. Why do you think the Broncos are having a quiet free agency so far?
Because they're rebuilding. They let Chris Harris go. They're letting, they released Joe Flacco. They're starting to rebuild around Drew Lock, and that's what they should do. It's the next era of Broncos football. It's going to take some time. You don't want to spend when you're, a ton when you're not a contending team. And I actually think the Broncos have been smart in that regard.
Let's go to Chris Jones. Okay. Robby Anderson to the Vikings.
I wouldn't hate it. Replace Stephon Diggs, although I think they need more help on defense at this point.
I mean, they lost a lot of talent on defense,
Yeah.
and then in terms of money, you just don't have a lot of money. Yeah. So don't think that one's all too likely. I still think Robby Anderson ends up going back to the Jets, and if he doesn't, poor Sam Darnold. Let's go to K Rock Hard. What's up, buddy? Slay to the Raiders. I still don't really want the Raiders to go out and get a Darius Slay.
Dude, you
I
say
get
that,
it.
and if it happened, you would go crazy.
But see, you have to give up a first-round pick, and you're going to have to pay him $16 million. For me, that's not what I want to do. If I want to go out and get an elite corner, you should have tried to spend more on a Byron Jones, or you just wait, you save up your money, and go get Jalen Ramsey next year.
Okay.
That's my opinion. Let's go to Ryan. What up, Ryan? But would I be excited? Yeah, he's a great player, but I want to keep draft capital. Do you think Jalen Hurts will be a hidden gem?
I'm really split on Hurts because at the end of last year, they did not trust him to throw the football. And that's concerning. I know he looked great at the Combine. His pro day was great. I don't know how much that stuff really matters. Some people think it matters a ton. I'm not convinced it does. I think if a team is willing to build its entire system around what he can do, he has a chance to succeed. But he's just a little inconsistent throwing the football.
I think he should be a backup quarterback that you give a few plays to in the playbook.
Taysom
If you're relying on him to be, your starting quarterback, I don't think that's the right way to do it.
Especially as a rookie. Maybe he can develop into that, but this is a 2-year project at least, in my opinion.
All right, we want everyone out there to stay safe. YouTube, they do not allow us to say the C word, so that's why we're calling it the Big C. So it's definitely impacting our lives. So I want everyone who's watching right now.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands, and if you haven't washed your hands yet today, please do it. I'm going to ask you to do two things. One, type W if you washed your hands, and two, click that subscribe button because here at Chat Sports, the Big C, it's not going to slow us down. And if you're looking for the latest rumors and news, I want you to go click the subscribe button below and make sure that you turn on the notifications so you don't miss the breaking news like Tom Brady going to the Buccaneers or somebody like a Teddy Bridgewater going to the Panthers. Harrison and I, the rest of the team, I promise you we're going to be continue to giving you content. The link is below. It's youtube.com/chatsportstv. Let's go to my man Jacob, who is one of our most loyal watchers. What's up, buddy? Who will trade for Todd Gurley?
Nobody.
I'd be shocked.
I know there's this theory out there now. Get him to Tampa. Just sign Melvin Gordon, for a lot less money. I mean,
Gurley's obviously that name. The knee injuries, he had him at college at Georgia. They're starting to rack up a little bit.
Now, I don't think he's Devontae Freeman.
No, I don't either.
Freeman might be done completely. Gurley's got some left in the tank. He's just not worth that contract. That's the problem.
Contract, and last year he had 857 rushing yards and only 6 touchdowns. So, not sure. Let's go to Goats, Nipsey, Kobe, Bruce Lee. Emmanuel Sanders to the Cowboys.
This is Dylan's burner account, by the way.
Probably.
Big Nipsey guy. It'd be fun. Be fun on Madden, but they need bigger needs. They need defense. They need a corner. They need an edge rusher. They need a safety. It sounds fun. It's fun when you think of the idea of him with Cooper and Gallup.
Sure.
I just don't think that makes sense, though.
Let's go to Dantes. Get a picture, Dantes. Do you think Dak will have a good season?
No reason why not. I mean, yeah, you lose Randall Cobb, but find her a slot receiver in the draft or something like that. They got the pieces on offense. That offense is going to be good. It'll be top 10 in the league again. The defense is what Dallas needs. They need more pieces over there. I think Dak's going to be just fine.
go to Antonio Jimenez. Do you see Le'Veon Bell being traded for OBJ or Julio Jones? No.
A, I don't see him being traded. B, you're not getting OBJ or Julio Jones for Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah, no, I mean, the
if
trade value is not there.
Or OBJ or Julio Jones, I could see an OBJ trade.
I mean, I think out of the three players up on screen, OBJ is probably the most. Actually, I'd probably say Le'Veon Bell is probably the most likely to be traded out of the three players on screen.
I'll put OBJ higher because even though he's been a little weird the past couple of years, his trade value is so much higher than Le'Veon.
Oh, I agree on that. I definitely agree on that. Let's go to my man. Looks like we got a super chat. Sonny Lamont. Hello from Alaska. Wow. Bonjour. Can you see the Bills going all in and trade for Yannick? I say no. I understand. I like Yannick a lot. He's 24 years old. But if you want a player of, let's say, a Yannick Ngakoue's caliber, I don't think you give up a potential first. Maybe you can get him for a second. I think you got to give up a first.
If they got Ngakoue, is that the best defensive line in the NFL? If not, maybe the best defense.
I would say.
I mean, that Bills defense is already really good. You add Ngakoue to that.
I mean, I think if it was Yannick or Jadeveon Clowney on free agency, I'd rather have Yannick.
Yes.
But if Clowney's out there, you don't have to give up any draft picks. You go out and sign Clowney. I think that's probably a little bit more likely if you are the Bills. But, hey, if there's been a team that's been active.
They've been aggressive.
I like it. Let's go to OKC Lancers. Do the New England Patriots fall into mediocrity without any big offensive names? I think they're close. I mean, they have no receivers, they have no tight ends, and they have no quarterback.
If they don't make any legitimate moves, this isn't a playoff team. I don't
see how it is.
I mean, the Bills are better. If the Jets added a couple of pieces, they went 7-9 last year, as bad as that was. I mean, if you get a legitimate receiver in there and make that offensive line a little bit better, if the Patriots roll out Jarrett Stidham, there's no reason why the Jets can be better either, except for Bill Belichick versus Adam Gase. But Belichick can only do so much. Like, you got to have players.
Let's go to my man Ryan Wise. Get a pick. Best division right now.
NFC West, and it's not even close. With what the Cardinals have done, I mean, you're looking at 4 teams that could be 8-8 or better, potentially.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that division's loaded.
49ers, Seahawks, Cardinals, Rams.
This would be crazy. With the extra wildcard team, could a whole division make the playoffs? Mind blown.
Let's go to PixArt Sports Tutorials.
I love YouTube names.
Do you think the Chiefs will trade Mahomes anytime soon?
How do I put this nicely?
10 first-round picks for Mahomes, yes or no?
No. There's nothing out there that would make the Chiefs trade for Mahomes.
Cure for the Big C.
Traded. Yeah, it's not going to happen.
All right, let's go to Moog. What up, Moog? Who signs Jameis Winston? It's a great question. The real question is Jameis Winston going to be a starter? I don't think so. I think he's going to have to take a deal a lot like Ryan Tannehill.
I debated this earlier with Tom. Who would you rather go after, Jameis or Cam Newton?
Oh gosh,
that's a good question. I think I would gamble on Jameis with Cam's injury history.
With Cam's injury history, yeah, I don't think I would do it, especially right now with the Big C. But that's a good question. That's tough.
Patriots maybe take a chance.
Oh man, I feel like Belichick would literally wring Jameis Winston's neck, like literally on the sideline. All right, we got another super chat coming in from Manny. Appreciate you, brother. Who can the Bears acquire to improve their free agency grade?
I mean, we were a little harsh. C+, B-. If Foles plays well, that goes way higher because the Bears have a good defense. They have good skill players. They need help. They need offensive line. How about that? They need at least 1, if not 2, starting caliber offensive linemen. But you get that, and then if Foles plays well, that grade becomes a whole lot better because the Bears have a really good defense.
Totally agree. Manny, appreciate the super chat. Harrison and I, we couldn't quite get to all the questions. If we missed it, you can DM me on Instagram at MitchellRents365. You can go slide in Harrison's DMs on Twitter at HGramNFL. We appreciate everyone that's watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Click that big red button.